Hello YouTube and welcome to my channel. I have about 4 of these Heinz Sear batteries or whatever you want to call them. I actually didn't think they worked that well, but they actually do. Unfortunately though, the battery board did go bad. So in today's project I'm going to, or problem, whatever you want to call it, we are going to see if this BMS I got from Amazon will work the same as this. This was supposed to be 100 amp. This one's supposedly 130 amps. We'll see what happens. Let's hook it up and see what it will do. I basically was having a problem. I had the 100 balance, smart balance boards. And the problem is with those is that if you do like a load or something, a heavy load, they can't handle it. It just completely shorts out. So I'm going to try this one out and see if that was a smart BMS, but I'm going to see if this one will work any better for me. Let's get my stripper real quick. Make it a little bit easier on myself. Where are we at here? All right. Hook up these first, then we'll do the terminals. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now the ground one's going to be a little bit of a bigger one, so we'll, yeah, I think it's, this one should be fine. Now I only have the blue terminals. Unfortunately, I don't have any of the other ones, but it'll work out. It'll be just fine. Alright. We'll do the last red one the same thing. We'll put a big terminal on that one. Actually use this one. Alright. These 3 can use the small little ones. These little guys. I guess that's supposed to be a sensor. It doesn't look like anything. Yeah, I'm going to read the instructions. Alright. One more of these. Alright, what I want to do is clean them up pretty good. Get my soldering iron out, get some solder. Alright. Soldering iron, my father gave it to me. Actually, I bought it for him for Father's Day. 1980. Alright, so there are different types of solder too. Different sizes, a little bit thicker, very thin. If you're using fine stuff, yeah, I would use this. You need something like with these, you need something a little thicker. So I'm going to use the thicker solder. Always try to use some flux. Definitely helps out. You don't need tons, just a little bit. I think they already put some flux on it, but and these are just what I have, so actually I'm gonna do one at a time here. See if we can do these side. I guess as long as it's just on there. Two settings, 140 and 100 watts. I'm going to go with the 140. Now, I don't know, some people use blowers, you know, a heated. I'd rather do the soldering iron, I think. You gotta remember, it's gotta get a little hot, so it's gonna take a little bit of time. Yeah, I'm actually going the wrong way with it. Let me should get something better to hold these. There we go. Let's get this side. Okay. Definitely needs a lot of heat to do this. As you can see, it'll go around. There you go. As soon as you get the connection, that's about it. All right. Get something to clean that off real quick. All right, get to the other side. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Do the other side. I actually have an idea for this side. What did I do with my little lamps? You know what? There. Let's do this one a little differently. I'm gonna make sure it sits in there right. Alright, let's get that one first. And make sure we have enough room before I... Yeah, you know what, let me move that back just a hair. I'll put it right about there. Alright, up and away. Yeah, this one's going to make a nice connection. Although I should have done this way first. Yeah, I probably could use the thinner side. I think this is too thick. Let's see if this works any better. And it's got plenty on there. Probably as soon as it heats up, it just attaches the other side and you're good to go. Just want to make sure, again, that this is supposed to be 130 amps. Let's make sure it'll handle 130 amps. Yeah, actually this works out a lot better. Okay. All right. Do that, and then the last one. Get that guy on there. Flux just helps it adhere a little better. Let's put it this way, wherever you want the solder, put the flux on it. A little warm. Alright. Okay. Move that down a little bit. There we go. All right, last one. Yeah, you can see it bubbling underneath. This is awesome. This is going to be a nice connection. That's all you need. All right. Now we'll get on to the next parts. All right, let's get this away. Let's clean this up a little bit. Yeah, nice to keep your tip clean. That's a good idea. All right, so I don't think we'll need this for a while. Take this over here. These are the instructions. Again, this is from Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description. They're just like 30 bucks or something. It's not smart. It's all in Chinese. There's the English side. All right, so it gives you an idea, you know, negative going to the first one. The same size as the plug, so that would be this one. And, yeah, following the other ones. All right. let's hook it up and see what it does. This is the, I guess that's the negative output. This is the battery connection. Put it like that. I don't know, this says can connect to power switch. Oh, okay, so if you want to shut the BMS on and off. Okay, I see what, I thought it was the temperature. Okay, so it's just the on and off switch. All right, well, we want to pretty much keep it on, I would imagine, but all right, let's hook this up. So we have the, let's start with the negative one. The negative will go to here, and, oh, you know what? I'm going to need a negative to go from here to here. So the other ones usually have an adapter. Unless, oh, you know what I should have done? Look at that. I could have just, well, I wonder if I could still do that. Look at that, how close I am. I might be able to do that. I can probably move them and get them in there. That would save me a lot, but I should move it down. Yeah, that's the way I should have done it. Okay. Is there a way to move these down, maybe? I think I can. Let's see if it's going to work first before I even go any farther with anything else. Get some of these screws. All right. I think I have an Allen key here. So that would be the negative. I guess this would be number 1. Number 1. This should be number 2. It's not really going to make a difference. There's number 2. Number 3. This is all new to me, guys, so I'm not really, I used to do car starters and alarms in the 80s. But what we did was we used capacitors to give like big boosts and everything else. They had 1 farad caps, 2 farad, 3 farad, you name it. If we would have had stuff like this back in my day, I would have had a lot of fun. Did a lot of big systems and won a lot of awards. Alright, now we got the positive. That's an easy one. Positive, positive. Let's do it like this. Yeah, I know, it's a 10 millimeter. Alright, that's positive. This one will be negative. So this one we're saying is going to go right up there with that. We may have to redo that one. But I kind of like that. Let's see, where's my other one that goes with that one? Let me find the other screws. These are the other screws for this one. Yeah, this was the other side. That's how you can tell that went bad. So these are the screws in the cover of the battery. You know that was just luck. Could never do that again in my lifetime. I did not plan that. In fact, I don't even know if it will. Yeah, it does hook up. Look at that. I will have to move that down, but I do like that a lot. Okay. That one's tight, so then my negatives will go at the bottom. Of course, they got this black stuff on it. This elastic stuff is tough. I just seen the light come on. It's definitely a good sign. Get my other screw out of here. And we'll have the other one that goes over there. What I want to see is it's reading 13.3. What I want to do is check and see what it's reading. Alright, sorry about that. Got Amazon, of course. Alright, so what are we reading here? 13.3. And that's what's reading. And what are we reading before it? 13.3. Look at that. That's pretty good. Alright, so let's do some tests on this thing. Let's start by, let me clean a little bit of this stuff up. I'll bring you back. And let me see what we're going to do here. Hold on one second. Alright, let's see what the chances are that I can actually move this down. I want to try to make this so this will be like that. So actually, if I can bring it down to the end. Actually, it's got a hole right there. Well, you know what? Let me try it this way. Alright, so this is the one I want to move. We want to move this one down all the way. Alright, so first I'm going to have to try to, I guess, lift it up. What do they say? Measure twice, cut once. Yeah, I should have taken my own advice. There we go. You know what I'm wondering? Look at it. That was only really holding there. Maybe I should do this a different way. I mean, that does have solder on it. Well, you know what? It might have been... I got a better idea. I'm going to do it this way. Let's try this out. dropping everything again. All right. All right. Let me get some, I'll do it this way. Guess I probably should have used a heat gun or something, but okay, that's one. Let's see what it looks like, because it's going to sit right about there. So that's pretty good. So if I could just move the other one down, I think I'll be good. Just touch it up against it. Easier said than done, right? Let's give this one a shot again. I think if I just try to lift up one end first, it might work a little better. Should make a good connection now. I wonder if I should go over the other ones. I mean, I'm not going to be using this for anything heavy, but I do want to use it for a spot welder, so it should be good. I think I'm just going to solder the other ones a little better. Right over here. Just to make sure, because you know what, they don't seem like they're really... Should actually try to pick them up again. I guess the whole idea is, as long as you get it, you know, you want nice heavy points. I mean, this is not going to be running any kind of heavy amperage or anything like that. Like I said, I'm only using the spot welder, but yeah, I think I want to pick this one up and redo this one, I think. I do have a heat gun, but I don't know if that would work out any better. I'm scared of heating everything else up, so this just pretty much concentrates it in that area. Try this one. It's nice putting a little bit of flux on to help it too. I hear my dog. Hold on one second. My dog's crying somewhere. Alright, just my dog is bugging me. Bella. Alright, let's try to get back to this. Something going on with my machine here? It's not working. Figured this would be a lot easier, but going on my tip here. There it goes. Guess it wasn't making a good connection. All right, let's try this again. Just creating a lot of resistance, needs a lot of heat. Just want to make sure that all the solder gets all underneath it. It will flow under there. It just has to get hot enough. That's the problem. I wasn't getting it hot enough. Probably should have a heavier soldering iron anyway. This is only 140. It's only 140 watts at the highest setting. Time I hit a flea market, I see them like all the time, the big heavy old time soldering irons. I'll have to grab one next time. Now I'll find out they make one of these in a 36 volt, because I need a 36 volt one for my 36 volt mower. And I'd like to save these batteries for my solar, which I'm still getting to, my solar system. Not the ones with the Mars and everything else. There we go. Should have done that to begin with. Alright, that should be good. I don't see any issues with that. So what we'll do is we'll put that back in there, and then we'll plug her back in. Let's see, we got this side. Hopefully, I'm gonna do, I gotta grab my tape. Let's get it, actually, no, I'm gonna grab, I got a double stick, there we go. Grab that. The other one. Yeah, didn't get used, right? Yeah. Okay, that's got that, that's got that. Alright, as you can see, it's 3.2 volts, 100 amps. Okay, let's go. Alright, what did I want? No, I didn't need the tape, that's right. Alright, so let's put this one here. Guess I could have went down a little bit more, but that's okay though. That'll work out fine. That will work good. Tight, but not over tight. And like I said, this actually worked out really well for me, although I'm not sure yet because I have to get this in the box too, but we'll see how that works out. Okay, so that should be on. That actually moves like that, so yeah, I should have, you know what, I think I do remember this was on one screw actually. There. We'll just have to find the screw. All right. Let's find our. All right, let's do this here. Come on. Yeah, I do want to move them over a little bit, so that's much better. Much, much better. It's actually a 10 millimeter. All right. Let's see if we can put her back in the box. Oh man, allergies or something's killing me today. Oh. All right, so wait, it's kind of tough. All right, so that's what we're looking at. That's what we would be. So I thought that was a temperature. That's not a temperature. So basically there's my voltage on that. There's the other screw. Look at that. All right, let's change this around. Let's take that back off again. I tell you what, I actually, if this thing works out for me, I'll be really happy. Again, I'm going to put the link on Amazon for this thing. It was only like 30 bucks maybe. It's not smart or nothing, so it doesn't have that going for it. But I don't really care if it's smart or not, as long as it just works. That's my problem. All right. Let's put... There's the box for it. All right. Moved you a little bit there. Sorry about that. All right, get you in there. Look at it, like a glove. Yeah, I'd almost say this was made for it. So I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with that switch part, but I'll just put that right there. All right. I think I have the actual, look at that, is that the wrong way? Yeah, I actually think this part was, I should have put it like that, actually. Will that reach? The battery is supposed to be put in the other way because the, yeah, all right, I gotta just take it out again. All right, let's see if we can get this out easy enough. Come on. Ugh. Definitely do not come out easy. All right. Come. Right there. I don't want to use anything to pull it out. Ugh, come on. You think it shouldn't be this tight. There it goes. All right. Don't make that mistake twice. Fits in there pretty nice now. All right, I don't think it's going to go anywhere, and I really don't see anything else needing anything, so. All right, pack her up. Let's get her screws. There's these. There we go. This cart makes it a lot easier for me to bending down. My bench is a mess right now, so I have to clean that up. Actually, you can hold this in. I think it turns to flashing and then it'll stay on. All right. Or maybe it's the other way it stays on, I forget. Hold it in. Okay, it's lit up. Maybe that's the way it stays lit. Alright, and the only reason I did all this was because I have a spot welder I need to fix and make a new battery for my other mowers. So I did have another screw somewhere. I'm not sure where that one went. Alright, let's see if this will do what we wanted it to do, or what I needed it to do. Alright, let me grab my spot welder. Very nice little spot welder here. And for all you people saying that, oh, it doesn't work, or that it works too well. The biggest problem with this is you have to have the right battery source. Battery, 12 volt power, something that's going to be decent enough. So let's see if this will work now. Let's put that there. Get this on top here. Make sure it's off. Negative. Positive. Do it like that. Okay. Let's turn her on. I have these, what are these? These are 0.8 millimeter. They're 0.1 or you'll see these right here. Now, I only have this set on 7. And let's see if this will do what I want it to do. Because my problem I'm having is the other one, it blew out the BMS. It just wouldn't work. The 100 balance BMS, it just shut right off. It wouldn't even use this thing. Okay. Look pretty good to me. Looks like a nice little weld. Again, we're only on 7 here. Yeah, I mean, this is incredible. The other BMS didn't even last. And then the 100 BMS never even worked. So, pretty good for me, huh? I like that. And again, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's only on 7. So if I move, that's 7. Let's say I move this up to 20, which would be ridiculous because you would just be, you know, melting it. But here's 20. And there's going to be a waste. It's going to blow a hole in it. There you go. And that's what it does on 20. It just blows a hole in it. So I couldn't imagine. I mean, obviously, if you're doing thicker stuff, you're going to need more. But, you know, yeah. I always keep this thing down to about 7. Sometimes I'll go up to 8, but usually a lot of times when I'm going on batteries, this is all I really need. Did I shut something out? I think I hit the, yeah. There's also automatic or manual, so. All right, well, I like that sound. It's definitely ripping the metal for me, so I'll take that. Look at that. All right, well, YouTube, thank you for watching, and hopefully everybody enjoys their day. I'm going to put the link in the description. I'll tell you what, I'm really impressed. I'm hoping they have one for 36 volts because that's what I need next. But yeah, great little BMS. Cheap. Amazon. Perfect. Take care, YouTube. Talk to you soon. Enjoy your weather.